Survival isn't merely about the physical endurance, it's also about the mental fortitude to keep going when all odds are stacked against you. This is the unseen battle of survival, a test of our inherent will to endure, to thrive, and to rise above the most daunting challenges. In the forthcoming narrative, we will be exploring one such inspiring tale of survival and resilience. Our story revolves around Angela Hernandez, an ordinary woman who found herself in an extraordinary situation. Faced with a life-threatening scenario, Angela's battle for survival became a testament to the strength of human spirit. It's a story that compels us to question, how far can the human will go when faced with the prospect of survival? How does one find the resilience to keep going when hope seems lost? So, buckle up as we take you on this incredible journey. Let's delve into the remarkable saga of Angela Hernandez, a testament to human resilience. On a seemingly ordinary day, Angela Hernandez set off on a journey that would soon turn into an extraordinary battle for survival. Angela packed her bags, bid farewell to her home in Portland, Oregon, and embarked on a 1,000-mile road trip to Southern California. Full of optimism and anticipation, she eagerly looked forward to starting a new chapter of her life in Lancaster. The Pacific Coast Highway, with its breathtaking views and scenic beauty, was her chosen route. As Angela drove along the winding roads, she was captivated by the majestic ocean on one side and towering cliffs on the other. The radio played her favorite tunes, and the sun shone brightly, adding to the overall serenity of the journey. Little did she know her life was about to change dramatically in a matter of moments. In the blink of an eye, her world turned upside down. An animal darted across the highway, causing Angela to swerve to avoid a collision. The sudden maneuver led to her Jeep Patriot veering off the road, plunging down a 250-foot cliff. The impact was immense, the shock overwhelming. Her vehicle, now a mangled piece of metal, was her only shelter. The once mesmerizing ocean now roared menacingly below her. The towering cliffs seemed insurmountable, and the sun's rays, once comforting, now beat down harshly. The serenity of her journey was replaced by the grim reality of her predicament. In the aftermath of the crash, Angela found herself in a dire situation. She was injured, her shoulder dislocated, her brain concussed, and her sight blurred. To make matters worse, her cell phone, her only means of communication, was beyond reach, swept away by the tides. The Pacific Coast Highway, which was once a symbol of her new beginnings, had now become an isolating wilderness. Angela found herself stranded, injured, and alone, but she was far from defeated. In the face of adversity, Angela's survival instincts kicked in, demonstrating the true strength of human spirit. After the incident, alone and stranded, Angela found herself in a dire situation. With the odds stacked against her, she had to adapt quickly to the harsh realities of her environment. Angela's first challenge was to secure the basic necessities of survival, food and water. With limited supplies, she had to be resourceful. She had packed a week's worth of food for her journey, which now became her lifeline. She rationed her meals carefully, stretching what was meant to last a week into a longer span of survival. Each bite was a precious resource, a small victory against the looming threat of starvation. Water, however, posed a more significant challenge. In the parched landscape, fresh water sources were scarce, but Angela was not one to give up easily. She turned to her wrecked Jeep, seeking a solution in its mechanical guts. There she found a radiator hose. This piece of rubber and metal, typically tasked with cooling the engine, became her makeshift tool to collect morning dew and condensation. It was a humble but crucial source of hydration, a testament to Angela's resourcefulness in the face of adversity. As she battled hunger, thirst, and the unforgiving elements, Angela also grappled with the psychological challenge of isolation. With no one around for miles, she had to rely on her inner strength to keep going. Each passing day was a test of her resilience, her will to survive. But Angela was a fighter, and she did not waver. Despite the relentless hardships, Angela never lost hope. She clung on to the belief that she would be found, that she would survive this ordeal. She kept her spirits high, her determination unwavering. She refused to let the grim situation break her. Days turned into a week, but Angela held on, her spirit unbroken. Her struggle for survival was a testament to her courage, her resilience, and the indomitable strength of the human spirit. Hope, they say, is a powerful force. For Angela, it was a beacon in the darkest of nights. In the utter isolation Angela found herself in, hope became her closest ally. It was the silent promise of a new dawn, the whisper of a possible tomorrow. Even as the odds stacked against her, Angela held on to this hope with a fierce tenacity, her spirit refusing to bow to the brutal reality of her circumstances. Every morning, Angela would wake to a world that seemed devoid of human life. But instead of succumbing to despair, she transformed her solitude into a fortress of resilience. Each day she would climb the jagged cliffs that held her captive, scanning the horizon for any signs of rescue. Her eyes, though weary, were lit with the unyielding flame of hope. She used whatever tool she could find to signal for help. With an ingenuity born of necessity, Angela began carving help into the sand with a hose from her car. She assembled rocks into towering piles, hoping they would catch the eye of a passing plane or ship. Her every action was a testament to her unwavering determination to survive, her refusal to let her spirit be broken. But hope, as Angela discovered, is not just about looking outward for rescue. It is also about finding the strength within to endure. She knew that to keep her hope alive, she had to keep herself alive. So she rationed her food, sipped sparingly from her dwindling water supply, and nursed her injuries as best she could. She became her own lifeline, her own beacon of hope in the unrelenting darkness. Every day, every hour, every minute of Angela's ordeal was a testament to the power of hope. It was a silent song of resilience that echoed across the deserted cliffs, a melody of survival that resonated in the face of despair. Angela's spirit, fueled by the fierce fire of hope, refused to be extinguished. Angela's unyielding hope eventually paid off. On the seventh day, a miracle occurred. Angela's battle for survival was finally coming to an end. Imagine, if you will, the sheer desperation and despair slowly giving way to a glimmer of hope. Angela, stranded and alone, had clung to life for 6 long days, grappling with uncertainty, fear, and the harsh forces of nature. But now, the turning point was about to arrive. The morning sun peeked over the horizon, casting long shadows and bathing the rugged landscape in a warm, golden glow. Angela, her spirit unbroken despite the ordeal, had never stopped scanning the horizon, never stopped hoping. And that's when she saw them, 2 hikers appearing like distant specks against the vast expanse. Can you feel her heart pounding in her chest, the adrenaline rushing through her veins? She mustered every ounce of her remaining strength, waving frantically, calling out for help. Imagine her relief, her joy, as the hikers spotted her and rushed to her aid. The hikers, Chad and Chelsea Moore, were astounded to find Angela in her battered state, yet alive. They could hardly believe the tale she recounted, of her car plunging off a cliff, of her struggle to survive in the wild. They quickly alerted the authorities, setting in motion a rescue operation that would bring Angela's ordeal to an end. The rescue team arrived, their helicopter blades beating against the crisp morning air. They hoisted Angela to safety, her body frail, but her spirit indomitable. As the helicopter lifted off, soaring above the treacherous cliffs and rugged terrain, Angela looked down at the wild expanse that had been her home for a week. She was leaving it behind, but taking with her an unbelievable story of survival and resilience. Against all odds, Angela survived. Her story is a testament to the strength of human spirit and the power of hope. This is the story of Angela Hernandez, a woman who refused to give up, a woman who, when faced with adversity, chose to fight, to survive, and to live. Angela's story isn't just about survival. It's a tale of courage, resilience, and the indomitable human spirit. As we reflect on her journey, we unearth profound lessons that resonate on a universal level. Angela's experience teaches us the power of hope. Against the harshest odds, she clung to the belief that she would make it through, illuminating the remarkable strength that can be harnessed from a hopeful heart. Equally significant is the importance of survival skills. Angela's resourcefulness, her ability to adapt and make the most of her dire circumstances, was a crucial factor in her survival. Her story underscores the value of preparing oneself for unexpected situations. Most importantly, Angela's story is a testament to the strength of the human spirit. Her will to survive, her unyielding determination, is a reminder of the extraordinary resilience we all possess within us. In the face of adversity, Angela Hernandez showed us the true meaning of survival and resilience.